Ha guys, let's get more news about Warriors, but first don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Warriors Trade world is reeling tonight because the Golden State Warriors have done it again. Just when you thought this team might be slowing down or settling into a quiet off-season, they shocked everyone with a massive franchise move that has fans and analysts scrambling to process the implications. Their Warriors have officially landed a star player in a deal that almost nobody saw coming. And the entire basketball community is buzzing about what this means, not just for the Western Conference, but for the league as a whole. If you were thinking the Warriors dynasty was fading into the background, this blockbuster announcement proves they're not going anywhere anytime soon. According to multiple credible insiders and front office sources, Golden State has finalized a stunning trade to acquire none other than Pascal Siakam. Yes, the versatile all-star forward whose name has been linked to half the league in trade rumors, but who now officially calls the Bay Area home. This move is monumental, not just because of Siakam's elite talent, but because it signals that the Warriors' ownership and management are fully committed to maximizing Stephen Curry's prime and pushing for another championship before the window closes. Siakam is exactly the kind of player who can transform the Warriors from fringe contenders back into a full-blown powerhouse that no team wants to see in the playoffs. For those who haven't followed his career closely, Siakam is a relentless two-way force. He's averaged over 20 points per game multiple seasons. He can rebound, he can defend 1 through 5, and he thrives in high-pressure playoff environments. He's also a proven winner, having played a major role in the Raptors' 2019 title run. Now he'll bring that championship pedigree, elite athleticism, and scoring versatility to a Golden State squad that has been searching for exactly this kind of impact piece to complement Curry and Draymond Green. When you think about how Siakam fits into Steve Kerr's dynamic offensive system, cutting, slashing, spacing the floor, pushing the tempo, it's easy to understand why the Warriors pulled the trigger on this deal. Let's talk about the trade details because they're significant. Golden State is sending Jonathan Kuminga, Moses Moody, and 2 future first-round picks to Indiana who had acquired Siakam at the deadline but weren't able to lock him into a long-term deal. While giving up Kuminga and Moody stings, both are young, ascending players with tremendous upside. It underscores how serious the Warriors are about winning right now. The message from Joe Liob and Mike Dunleavy Jr. is crystal clear. As long as Stephen Curry is wearing a Warriors jersey, the front office will do everything in its power to keep the championship window wide open. And let's be honest, windows like this don't last forever. League insiders say this move has been in the works behind the scenes for several weeks, but accelerated quickly over the last 72 hours after rival teams started sniffing around Siakam. Their Warriors knew they couldn't sit on their hands while other contenders loaded up. So, they put together a compelling offer that ultimately beat out interest from the Mavericks and the Kings. And in doing so they reasserted themselves as one of the most aggressive and forward-thinking organizations in basketball. Already reactions are pouring in from around the NBA. Steve Curry reportedly called Siakam personally just hours after the deal was finalized to welcome him to the team and let him know he's thrilled to have him on board. Draymond Green has posted a cryptic but excited tweet saying simply, "Time to go to work." And Klay Thompson, whose future in Golden State remains a question mark, is reportedly intrigued by the possibility of sticking around to chase one more title with a reloaded roster. Fans, of course, are in a frenzy. Social media is exploding with takes from ecstatic celebration to bittersweet farewells to Kuminga. Some see this as a bold stroke of genius by the front office. Others fear it's too big a gamble, sacrificing future potential for present-day success. But one thing nobody can deny is that this is a move worthy of the Warriors' championship culture. This is exactly the kind of calculated risk that helped build the dynasty in the first place. On paper, Siakam brings precisely the tools Golden State has been lacking. Over the past 2 seasons, their Warriors have struggled to maintain scoring balance when Curry sits. They've also had a hard time dealing with bigger athletic wings who can punish them inside and outside. Siakam solves both of those issues. He can create offense on his own, attack mismatches, run in transition, and provide the switchable defense that Steve Kerr loves. It also brings toughness and a relentless motor that will raise the intensity level of the entire roster. And let's not forget what this does to opposing coaches trying to game plan against the Warriors. Instead of focusing their entire defensive scheme on Steve, they'll now have to contend with Siakam's ability to attack from the high post or the three-point line. And with Draymond orchestrating as a playmaker, there are going to be serious headaches for any defense in a 7-game series. This trade makes Golden State a matchup nightmare again. What does this mean for the Western Conference? It means that while teams like Denver, Minnesota, and Oklahoma City have been getting stronger, their Warriors are making it clear they're not conceding anything. They're not content to let their championship core fade into history without a fight. And in a league where so much hinges on star power and depth, this trade potentially catapults Golden State right back into the top tier. Sources close to the team say this won't be the last move of the offseason either. Their Warriors are reportedly still exploring veteran free agents to shore up their bench and may look to add another shooter or defensive specialist to round out the rotation. Names like Kelly Oubre Jr. and Seth Curry have already been floated as possible targets. But no matter what happens next, this blockbuster deal is going to define the narrative for the Warriors heading into training camp. And if you're wondering about how Siakam feels about the move, insiders say he's thrilled. He's been eager to join a contender and has always admired the Warriors' culture, their ball movement, and their commitment to winning. From a personal standpoint, it's also a perfect fit: California sunshine, a passionate fan base, and the opportunity to play alongside one of the greatest point guards in NBA history. It's hard not to see the parallels to when their Warriors acquired Kevin Durant back in 2016. While Saya isn't quite at KD's level, this trade is similar in how it immediately shifts the balance of power in the league and signals that Golden State is back to chasing banners. This isn't a half measure or a panic movie. This is a calculated, ambitious swing designed to maximize the final years of Curry's prime. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let me know if you think Pascal Siakam is the missing link for another Golden State championship run, or if you believe the Warriors gave up too much young talent to make it happen. Either way, this is going to be an unforgettable season, and I'll be here every step of the way to break it all down for you. Make sure to smash that like button. If you love Warriors basketball, subscribe for non-stop updates and turn on your notifications, because with the way this front office operates, the next bombshell move could be coming any minute now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.